Welcome, welcome, patrons. The so-called Dragon Age Summer looms upon us, and I think it's time to do some spring cleaning on the Gilderthon channel before the unknown hints us. So, yeah, I'm doing a bit of a rebrand, and being a little bit dramatic about it. So, I want to touch on what that means and future plans for, this space in the near future. Now, as some of you know, the last BioWare blog, as of making this video at least, states that BioWare has something to show us this summer. While nothing official has been said, coupled with a statement from EA during their earnings call that wasn't that long ago about a mysterious game release within the next year or so, rumors are flying that we could get Dreadwolf sometime soon. Maybe. So let's talk what's going to change around here for that release. Now first, I am issuing an early apology. You know, times are tough out there. People have to do what they need to do to get by, and YouTube channels are no exception. So hey, leading up to the release of Dreadwolf and a little after while the hype is still strong, I'm going to be doing a lot more, I'm going to say, basic content. Right now I'm in the middle of writing a series of videos that are onboarding people into the world of Thetis and getting ready for Dragon Age Dreadwolf. And once the games get released, I'll probably do a little thing on world states. I want to do very quick and snappy lore vids that are easy for newcomers to digest, that sort of thing. I might even fuck around with some lazy tier lists or something. I don't know. The point is, most of the content for I don't want to say a whole year, but I guess, I don't know, just leading up to Dreadwolf and a little bit after, it's going to be kind of different, so we can catch the new fans up to speed with this series, and let's just be very honest here, cash in on that media hype. My kid's going to school this year and we need to buy school supplies. Kids are expensive. But now this is not to say content that isn't deep or kind of my usual thing won't be happening at all. My next video you'll see from me is going to be about the missing comic that I am about a year late on. But once the game drops, I'm sure something will catch me on fire and I'll have to make 100 videos about some sort of weird painting somewhere. I don't know. And I think I'll even be starting to do a little bit more about the marketing of Dreadwolf once that gets going big, if it does soon, hopefully. I just want to warn everyone that things are going to be a little different for a while. We will get back to my normal speed, but you just gotta do what you gotta do. Now second, while I am excited for new fans to join our spaces and all of the content and art and fics and all sorts of wonderful things that will be created soon, the fact is that not everyone is going to be fun and someone I want to experience. There always has and always will be just assholes in fandom spaces, and while angry comments are not new here, I just can't be fucked with some of you. So once the marketing for Dreadwolf really starts going, I'm going to be shutting down any DMs I have open, unlink my Discord server from my Patreon, and I might even turn off comments if a video catches the wrong attention from the wrong crowd. Now, none of these are going to be permanent, but the fact is I am one person, and I don't like moderating chats. I can't be glued to my phone making sure an asshole isn't being mean to others. I touch grass, believe it or not. So until the fandom kind of calms down a little bit, I'm largely going to be hiding in a little hole away from others. Now, what if you want me to see something? I hope we've talked before, or I'm sorry, it's gonna have to wait. But honestly, if you find something really interesting in the game and want me to see it, I bet others want to see it too, to be honest. So post it somewhere else. Post it publicly. Post it on Reddit. Post it on Twitter. Post it on Blue Sky. Post it on any social media, and I will probably see it or get linked to it by someone else. I have a large net in this fandom. I see a lot more than people think I do. So just post it publicly, and then someone I know will just make its way to me. Don't worry about it. Just let the system work. Now third, what about streaming and my reading codexes out loud series? Now I do have a few codex entries I have been sitting on that are basically done. I just never uploaded them. that's the whole story. Anyway, I'll be getting to those and eventually like putting them out there sometime soon enough. But once I think it's like 10 or so little codex entries. They're not even that exciting. I just had them in a bunch, so I want to. Anyway, but after I get through that backlog, that whole content is going to be taking a back burner for a moment. But I will get back to it. And yes, once Dragon Age Dreadwolf drops, I will also start reading out Dragon Age Dreadwolf Codex entries. Now, at least in the past, in Mass Effect, they actually had somebody reading out the Codex entries already in the game. If for some reason Dreadwolf has that, I don't know. Maybe I'll think of something else. If it has in the game, I'm less likely to prioritize those, but if no one's reading out in the game, then I'll probably, like any interesting codex entries I find running, I'm just going to pop up a video really fast. Yeah, those are probably going to come out when the game does. But as for streaming, it's going to take a while to get that back up and running again. Like a very long story short, I'm currently in the middle of a very bitter divorce with Adobe. I've been using their software for years now. It's been almost like 20 years since I used my first Adobe program. And I'm just so fucking tired of all the shit they've been pulled and how much money I have to pay, even with all the discounts I've been getting. So I'm just done, and I'm using other things. So, yeah, I'm trying other editing programs, but that does include a learning curve, which just all means it's going to take me longer to get videos out because I don't know what I'm fucking doing yet in some of these programs. Now, I know I need to learn it fast, and that's why, my content's going to look different, and why I'm even doing this rebranding is because I have to remake a lot of shit behind the scenes, because I just don't have those templates up again. But yeah, after I get all of the templates up and running and things get a little bit smoother and I understand what I'm doing, then yes, I do want to start streaming like Animal Crossing and then Weird Dragon Age runs again. I just don't know how long that's going to take, and it, like, depending on when Dreadwolf comes out, if it's like this year at all, I might Dreadwolf might come out before I start streaming Animal Crossing again. I really don't know. We'll see. But anyway, finally, will I stream the new game once it comes out? Yes, but not at first. Now, I know a lot of people would love to see me do a blind run and like see my reactions of when I'm seeing things for the first time. But I just enjoy games more when I'm on my own and really able to digest it and then not have to perform and like constantly talk and stuff like that. If you ever streamed a game, like, you get this. But yeah, when I don't normally talk to the air when I'm playing a video game, and I'm not going to let the YouTube numbers and the game of YouTube to take away my nice peaceful time playing a brand new Dragon Age game in the comfort of my own home. That's for me. This is something I've been looking forward to for almost 10 years now, and this is my moment, and I'm gonna fucking take it. It's mine. But once I have finished the game once, I'll be over on Codex Added exploring and doing God knows what to that fucking game. So will I stream it? Yes, of course, eventually. It's just my very first blind run. That's going to be offline. That also allows me to do it faster, to be quite honest. Because if I'm streaming, I'm only going to be streaming like maybe once or twice a week, and like I'm going to be playing the game much more often than that. So before I end this video, I also want to say thank you. I've been largely taking this past year off, really not doing much other than fucking around, playing Final Fantasy XIV, and just being with my family. Now, I really do love what I do here on this channel, and you all are so awesome to watch and donate so much, but I just kind of really had a really bad medical experience through most of the last year, like the entire year, to be honest, and that just took a much bigger toll on me than I thought at first, and I just kind of needed some time to like physically heal from that, and I'm doing a lot better now. And while things aren't, the best, things are still kind of funky. At least I'm physically healthy for the first time in almost like 10 months. And I'm just really grateful to have my health at this moment. But yeah, thank you all so much for sticking around. And I am back, more or less. And I'm so excited to get to experience Dragon Age Summer and more with you all. Doras Shiral.